Do you carry your camera like this when you're on your trip? You shouldn't. In this video, I'm going to show you how you should be carrying your camera when you are on your travels. If you're wanting to get great photos on your trip, there are a few things that you want to be doing with your camera so that you're ready and able to get those photos. Plus, you want to be able to have a little bit of security when you are carrying your camera. Now, the cameras that I'm talking about are for your DSLR or mirrorless cameras. If you have your cell phone, it's going to be a whole different other story. In this video, I'm going to be giving you the top 4 things that you should be doing with your camera on your trip. The first thing is you'll want to keep your camera out and able to get it at a moment's notice. Now, there's no point keeping it in your backpack, keeping it in your purse when you are taking photos that are street photos or anything that just kind of happens to you in a blink of an eye. You have to be ready and willing to go at a moment's notice, be able to turn it on very quickly and just point and shoot. That way you have it always on your shoulder and you're able to take that photo instead of fumbling through your bag, trying to find it, and you miss the moment. Second thing you want to do is you want to carry your camera properly. I see so many people carrying their camera incorrectly, and I just want to go up to every single person and tell them how to carry their camera. Now, first, there's 2 ways that I normally see people carrying their camera. One, it's around their neck. So I have quite a long strap, but most people have a short strap. It would be just hanging right here. The second way is carrying it on your shoulder, but is having the camera face out. The problem with these 2 things is, one, with the camera around your neck's going to get very sore. It's going to give you a headache because as soon as all the muscles in your neck start to seize up, your head's going to go pounding and you're just not going to want to walk around for the rest of the day. Second thing that happens for both of these is that your camera is sticking out. So anytime that you lean over or are close to something else, your camera and your lens is going to bash into things. You don't want this because it could damage your lens, it could damage your camera. So you want to be able to secure that and not have that hit anything. Now, the solution to this, so if you're carrying your camera like this, where it's out, all you have to do is turn it around and face it behind you. So it almost sticks in behind your butt a little bit, and it just is protected. You don't have your lens sticking out. You're also able to hide this a little bit more for thieves. You're able to secure your camera just on the side here with your hand. You can hang on to it and you know where it is. So when you are carrying your camera, I do highly recommend that you just keep it on your shoulder with the lens facing behind you, and that is going to be the best way for you to carry your camera. Now, there is one other way that I do carry my camera, but just on certain occasions. Because I like a longer strap on mine, if I am on, say, like a trek or going through nature or, just going up and down stairs a lot, I do like to have my camera just crossbody. Now, when you do it like this, again, you still want the camera lens to be behind you, so that is nice and safe, and so you're not having to bump up along anything and have the damage to the lens. So when you buy a new strap, I do highly recommend one that is a little bit longer that you can adjust so you're able to carry it cross body. That way you do have the 2 options of how you want to carry your camera. Now, you can use this way to quickly just take a photo as well, but it just kind of gets around your neck. So this is the way that I carry a camera when I just want to carry it, not necessarily knowing that I'm needing to take pictures on the street or anything. Okay, now the third thing is a safety thing, is you want to get a non-branded strap. As you see here, I have just a plain black strap, but all cameras come with the camera brand's name all over in bright fluorescent letters. Now, thieves are not stupid. They know what cameras are expensive. They know what styles of camera are expensive. So the first thing I would really suggest that you do is you take off that branded camera strap, go onto Amazon, go onto somewhere else and get a black, or you can get a different color. I tend to stick with black because it goes with everything and it's also a little bit more discreet, but put that on and it's a lot more discreet when you are walking around with your camera. Now, another thing that I would suggest that you get with the strap is, I like a neoprene strap. So it has a little bit of give. That way it takes the weight of the camera. So it's not as heavy on your shoulder when you are walking around. And the last thing that I suggest that you do, and it also depends on where you're going and what you think your risks assessment there is for people stealing your camera or anything like that. But I like to junk up my camera. So what that means is that I want it to look like it's not like a brand new camera in crystal condition that can be sold in a blink of an eye if someone was to choose to steal it. Now, what I suggest is just getting electrical tape, and you can use duct tape on top of that, but I suggest using electrical tape down first and then putting the duct tape on top of the electrical tape. That way you're not going to get any tape residue on your camera when you do take that off. Now, the things that you want to cover up, I cover up the Nikon or the brand of the camera. I also cover up if it has the style name. Sometimes they have the style name over here. I'll just tape up different sections so that it looks like it's kind of on its last legs, but it kind of still works. So you want to make sure that anywhere that you are putting tape, that you don't need to turn or twist to access any of the buttons. So you want to strategically place the tape so that it still works with all of the compartments that you need to use, but it will still look like it's, you know, being held together by tape. So that way, no one's really going to look twice really at you if your camera looks like it's a piece of junk and we're surprised that you're taking it with you on your trip. So I hope you picked up some good tips on how to carry your camera while you're traveling. I use every single one of these when I'm traveling all of the time, and I've never had a problem with my camera. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them down below. I would love to answer those for you. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I talk all things travel and photography. So I'd love to have you along with me. And if you are planning on traveling during COVID-19, you want to make sure that you know all the things that are going on so you are traveling safely and securely, and so you'll have a great time. I have put together a free guide to travel during COVID-19. You can download that for free. I'm going to put the link in the description below, and you'll be able to get that for you and have all of the information at your fingertips. So otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.